Well, everyone, there's a pretty high likelihood that in the next coming months, there's probably going to be an iPhone that is going to be removed once again. And it's interesting because this is one of those iPhones that kind of had, I would say, a shorter lifespan ahead of it, compared to some other iPhones that were still brand new, like sold by Apple. Now, what I'm talking about is the iPhone 14. Now, the iPhone 14 is still going to be supported with software. Apple's still going to be supporting it. What I'm specifically talking to is being able to go inside of the brand new market, being able to go inside of the Apple Store and those types of stores, and being able to go ahead and purchase an iPhone 14. Now, this iPhone is still being sold, November, December, October, January, February. But once we start getting into that March, April, May timeframe of 2025, there is a high likelihood this iPhone, I think, is going to be removed from the brand new life cycle from Apple. So they're going to go ahead and just drop it, I think around that springtime of next year. And the reason for that, some of you may already know this, is because of the iPhone SE 4th generation. When that iPhone SE 4 eventually comes out, that is going to be one of those iPhones Apple's going to go through and basically, drop. And nobody really knows what price that iPhone's going to be dropped at. Nobody really knows what Apple's going to be doing there. But if I had to kind of go through and just kind of guess, I think there is a pretty high likelihood that Apple is basically going to go through and essentially drop that iPhone maybe somewhere around that $599 price tag. So if Apple ends up doing that, if they end up dropping that iPhone at around $599, well, what is Apple going to do for the rest of their lineup? They can't just, maybe they wouldn't just keep two different iPhones at that $599 price. So I think there's a high likelihood Apple's going to go through, and they are going to go through and essentially just drop the iPhone 14 at that point. So they're going to drop the iPhone 14. They're still going to keep it probably in the certified refurbished market. They're probably going to just get rid of, some 14s. There's maybe a slim chance where they would go through and basically, maybe support the iPhone 14 still and maybe drop the price of the iPhone 14. But I don't really think they would do that either. And I think there's a very high likelihood they're probably just going to end up removing the iPhone 14 and replacing it with the iPhone SE 4th generation at $599. And I think that'd be a really good idea. I think that'd be a really good choice. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, but that's kind of what I'm kind of guessing what's going to end up happening in the future. So that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.